Hello everyone. Normally, I try to avoid posting things online. I'm a full-time college student. I work. I don't have time to just dab into controversial topics, but, this one hits a little too close to home. And so, for those of you who don't know, I have a vaccine-injured sister. She is a medically proven, in the court of law, proven to be one of that 0.00 whatever that was injured, almost died, seizures all the time. Brief summary. And recently, I've noticed a slew of Malibu Barbie-looking anti-vax Instagram models who are saying, oh, the COVID vaccine completely ruined my life. And as a sister of somebody who had a severe vaccine injury, I should be very happy that somebody who has the looks, who has the platform, is saying, hey, vaccine injuries happen. And, give them a little more recognition. So hopefully vaccine companies are kind of forced to make them a little safer. But after investigating and reading more into these stories, I'm honestly appalled at the low quality of effort that's going into these videos. So, for the sake of recognizing that vaccine injuries happen, I'm going to better help you fake your vaccine injury. Because, let's face it, I am not a medical expert, but this is literally my life. So, first and foremost, seizures aren't just random jerking. Typically, your eyes are fixed. They occur at the absolute worst time. So, hey, maybe try faking it in the middle of a Walmart or the beach or your photo shoot. Just so that way people get the time of, oh, it's completely uncontrolled. It's not something that just randomly stops on, oh, your wedding day. Also, be prepared to share the stories of lots of bodily fluid because when you're in the middle of a seizure, you cannot control anything. Absolutely anything. Oh, another thing to kind of add on to the whole idea of, oh, it's completely random and you can't do anything, be prepared to show a lot of bruises because, let's face it, your friends and family cannot touch you every single time you go into a seizure. That's just the unfortunate reality. You might randomly fall and just hit your head or just get hurt. It's unfortunately the reality of seizures. Second of all, if you're going to fake dystonia, please know it is extremely, extremely painful. My sister has literally screamed for hours and there is nothing my family can do. So with that going along with that, she can't walk. So all these videos of you walking around and stumbling, yeah, no, you can't do that. And while you're at it, you might want to stop working out because people who have these kind of conditions, they have no muscle tone. You can barely walk, you can barely function. That's just the reality. Your legs are nothing but bones. So, another thing I want to point out, EEGs aren't just placed around your head line. They're also in the back of your head. There's multiple probes. Again, not a medical professional, not a nurse, doctor, or anything like that. I honestly avoid going into those professions and going for that for college because I'm kind of traumatized by there. But it's literally, they glue them to your head and then the glue gets stuck and there's nothing you can do to get it out. Sure, you can wash it, but yeah, no, it's basically just stuck there. So that kind of might interfere with your whole Malibu Barbie look. I might not be able to have that perfectly blonde hair, I don't know. I shouldn't really be ditching on the whole thing, but, the reality is vaccine injuries are messy and they're not pretty. That's just how it is. Another thing to add is the sleep depravity. Because with seizures and pain and just constantly running to different doctor's appointments and different medical professionals, the reality is you're not going to sleep. You're going to have major bags under your eyes. And honestly, you're probably going to feel just a little bit like you're insane. So, yeah. Yeah, that's just reality of things. So, and you know, as a bonus round, I wanted to add on there, if you're in this for the long run, make sure that you wait a few years before you post all of your links for supplements and essential oils, because let's face it, if you're actually going to see a doctor for this, they're going to try to investigate every single possible reason why you might be experiencing these symptoms, because that's what a good doctor does. But, I mean, I guess that kind of goes against the whole get rich quick thing with GoFundMe. So, you know, I'm just here to say I am appalled at how many of these I have seen. You know, of course, there's been con artists throughout the years, and I'm kind of glad that people are realizing, hey, vaccine injuries happen. But when you are deliberately being a con artist and you're setting up things for a GoFundMe, you know, that it takes away from the people that are actually injured from this. I mean, my family is broken. The reality is my family will never be normal. And my sister, the reality is I'll never get to have that normal sister where I can take her to the mall. I can just be a sister. Every time I take her somewhere, I have to lug her wheelchair. We have to be worried about bringing the oxygen tanks, the seizure medication. It's not a fun life. And I'm just here to say, this is not your Instagram fetish story. This is my sister's survival story. So while you think it's great that you're conning people out of a few grand, you're very much hurting somebody who is trying to find solutions to what's going on.